What a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Whatever someone thinks in their heart flows out of their mouth. Thoughts start within your heart. Then they travel to your mind. And then they manifest in your action. So I'm here trying to talk to your heart.
My name is Jillian. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Canada. The highest level of education completed was high school. I decided not to go to college. And I said I'm single, right?
And then what do you do for work?
I'm a writer.
Okay. It's not for Vice though, right?
No,
Okay.
no. I saw that in the comments.
Yeah, fuck Vice. Okay. What about you?
Hi, my name is Hollywood. I'm a certified.
Ladies, always remember to keep it classy and never ever trashy. Okay? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bella's Corner, where the truth is delivered with love. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Yes, please, as you're coming in, please like the video, share, subscribe. I appreciate all of you for stopping through because we've got something to chat about. I was trying to decide what I was going to talk about today, if I was going to come on, but I was like, you know what? I miss y'all. I hope everything has been going well. And like I said, we've got something to talk about. Okay, so today we're going to talk about, as I'm sure you all are already aware, there has been a viral video going around of a young woman who's on the thumbnail, basically saying that she is dating or is with a broke guy. So she's essentially asking for advice on what she should do, if she should stay or go, break up with him, and yada, yada, yada. So I have a couple of clips from the first time that she ended up going on TikTok to talk about it, to seek the advice. Apparently, she came back, I guess, after some backlash and all of that a few days later. I don't have that clip. I wanted to stick to this first part because I wanted specifically to talk about the 80-20 rule as it relates to relationship and in the context of the psychology and the mentality of modern women, particularly women in the dating market of today. And so when I first heard this, I was like, it sounds like she's looking for her 20% and when she's had 80. So we are going to talk about it. Thank you to Mona and Bria and Dre for being channel members. I greatly appreciate all of you and shout out to you all. But first, before I bring that video up, because some of you may or may not be familiar with the 80-20 rule. Now, again, when I first listened to this video, my mind went to a scene from the Tyler Perry film, ironically, right? Entitled, Why Did I Get Married? And one of the friends in the group, it was men. The men had, went aside at a couple's retreat to hang out, have like glasses of whiskey, whatever, and they were chatting. And so eventually the 80-20 rule came up in conversation and it was verbalized by one of the friends there. So I'm going to play that for you all, and then I'm going to pull up the video in which we are going to discuss on tonight. Okay, so let's take a listen.
Keep trying to tell your brothers about the 80-20 rule. The what? The 80-20 rule. In most cases, in marriage, you're only going to get 80% of what you need. That's it. No more, no less. Most times, 80%. Now, here comes this woman offering 20%. Now, 20% looks real good when you ain't getting it. But the problem is you're going to leave 80 thinking you're getting something better, and you end up with 20.
That makes perfect sense to me.
So that is the 80-20 rule in the context in which we will be discussing tonight. In relationship and marriage, more than likely you will get 80% of what you need and even want. But there's this lasting, maybe, right? 20% that you may not have gotten. Okay? And so what individual does, they've got their 80, but they can feel that missing part, which is that 20%. And so they seek that 20% and they ultimately end up being disappointed. So This is the context. That is the context in which, again, we will be discussing. Okay, so next, we're going to go ahead and, again, bring this video up of this young woman who's saying she is dating a broke
guy, and it really sucks because he has the best personality, hands down. I have so much fun with him, but it's like it's gotten to the point where right now I'm not doing as financially well as I normally do. So in the past, like, we have taken trips, but I've paid for the trips, I've paid for the hotel, I've paid for the rental of the car. If we've been to concerts, I've paid for the tickets. He does what he can when he can, but he doesn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? But he does what he can when he can. But it's gotten to the point where it definitely sucks because I'm not doing as well financially. I can't afford to do things for two people. I can't even afford to do things just myself right now. So because I can't afford to do things for two, we actually don't do anything. We haven't done anything. Like, if I'm being honest, like in September for my birthday month, he does celebrate me around those times though. He does celebrate me around the holidays. He does celebrate me around my birthday. But yeah, it's been October, November, December, January. So for the past 4 months, me and him, we just been like sitting ducks. And yeah, it sucks. Like, it's crazy because I feel like females come online and talk about, like, look what he bought me, look what he got me, look at where he took me. It's like the ones that are dating the broke men, we don't talk about it. But it's like, no, I mean, I don't know, there has to be like a conversation about it.
Social media has her thinking that the 80% that she has in a man is not enough, is not good enough, is insufficient, in the words of Ebony K, because he is not or cannot at this particular juncture provide the 20% that you want. Which one do you want, ladies? Do you need food or do you need a trip? Do you need your electric bill paid or do you want that bag? Do you want love and affection and understanding from your spouse, from your significant other? Or do you want a pair of shoes or a trip or diamonds? Which one? Because the last time I checked, healthy marriage and relationship is built on the intangibles, such as the two of you nurturing each other, the both of you submitting to each other, understanding one another, through you respecting him, adhering to his system, order, and structure. Shout out to the Crimson Cure. By you respecting him and allowing him to lead you when he says, baby, go to the car. Rather than you arguing and saying, I'm good, I can hold my own, I'm a grown woman. Ladies, I urge you to rethink your mentality. I urge you to do some soul searching and say to myself, have I allowed people who necessarily haven't had healthy relationships, or so am I allowing social media to convince me that this man who I have, who cares for me, who loves me, who teaches me, is toxic or isn't enough because I'm looking at what others are doing or claiming, curating, creating to make me think that this is something I'm missing? I know I talk about this all the time, but I see it day in and day out. Social media is dangerous. It is a wonderful thing, and it is also a disastrous thing. And ladies, you all are incapable of understanding and distinguishing when it is affecting your psyche for the negative. Y'all need to get off of social media. Please. Oh, something that Bria said that I wanted to point out. Let me see if I can find it. And no man wants a woman that is never content. Y'all, I said in a short that I recently posted, and it was about the FOMO. It's about FOMO, the fear of missing out. Ladies, do not allow the fear of missing out to cause you to overlook a good man who could possibly become your husband. Understand that true joy comes with being satisfied and being content. There's always going to be a man who's taller or more educated, even a man who has more money or whatever the case is. But unfortunately, social media has a lot of ladies especially thinking that good men and husbands come in one size fit all, and they do not. Do not allow your superficial, selfish desires and things that you see on social media cause you to lose or possibly fumble or overlook a good man. True joy and satisfaction comes in being content. You have to fight those demonic thoughts that invade and evade your mind and your heart, ladies. If there are things that you're consuming or listening to that have you thinking that your man is not enough, when in reality, okay, get into reality, when in reality, this man is like everything, is doing great, is constantly putting in effort, is constantly nurturing you in his way, in his masculine way. If he's providing to you, if he's being emotionally available to you, if he's showing you love, affection, and time and attention, if he's coming home to you, if he's constantly, being sweet to you, then those should be the things that you focus on when you have those intrusive thoughts and saying, he is not. You have to fight it, ladies. And again, if social media is a large proponent as to why you have these negative thoughts that tell you, that try to convince you that he is not enough, get off of it. Stop getting on it every 5 minutes. Get off of it for a week. Again, go outside, as I said earlier. Satan will come after your thoughts and use it against you to gain a foothold in your life. Exactly. Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And it's easy to do that with these things with social media, because social media is a huge influence over today's youth. Gen Z, millennials. Gotta be careful, ladies. Please like the video, share, and subscribe. I'm going to tell you all a story in my closing. My husband, my wonderful husband, is a towel jacker, y'all. Like, no, I kid you not. I could get a new set and hang it up on my side of the bathroom, on my, little rack. And then all of a sudden, this man is taking a shower. And maybe I'll come into the bathroom, maybe after or something like that. And guess whose towel is not where she left it? Guess whose towel have remnants of dampness, have evidence of being used? Mine. Because my husband just grabs the towel and uses it. And every time he would do that, I would say, baby, I just got that towel. Baby, I got you a set. It was right there. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, my bad, baby, that was your towel? Oh, I can't remember what towel. And this would be me. Okay, baby. And then my next solution would be, okay, baby, this is the pink set. This is mine. Here, baby, this is the gray set. This is yours. It's on your side. Wife, husband. Wife, husband. Mine, yours. Like, okay, y'all, like, boom, boom, okay? Yours, mine. Do I need to, like, label them? Like, I was kind of, like, doing that. And he'd be like, all right, I'm good, I'm good. He was capped. Okay, baby, cool. And the next time he showers, guess whose towels were used? And whose towels were dry? My towel was used and his towels were dry. And this was a constant thing, y'all. Oh, getting under my skin, annoying. And that's when I realized that's a pet peeve. I want my towel. Just like I want my toothbrush, I want my towel. And in my husband's mind, he said, shoot, a towel is a towel. And then I said, baby, what do I need to do to get you to use your set? And guess what? We never came to a solution. And why am I okay with that? I have come to terms with being okay with that. Because I realized in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. A towel is made to wash and dry and whatever you're going to use it for. My husband has used the towel for what it's used for. And at the end of the day, I'm his wife. You know what I'm saying? We have seen the most intimate parts of each other. So it really doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, I still want him here. I'd rather have him here fussing at him about not using my towel than having left this earth. And the thing that basically would reflect on in his absence would be, he was always using my towel. Focusing on that 20% of, he was always using my towel. He keeps leaving socks on the floor. He's so picky and so particular with his food. I don't like his tone. I'm focusing on 20%. I don't like his tone. I don't like the way he said that. He didn't give me what I wanted. He made me wait. He wasn't making enough money in year 2 and 3. So I had to get up and work. Instead of focusing on that 20%, I realized that I had to do what? Shift my focus on the 80% that I have, on the 85% that I have, on the 90% that I have. This man is an excellent father. Excellent. Instead of me focusing on the fact that he cooks, he cleans, when needed, right? He takes care of his sons. He gives me a break. He gives me what I need emotionally, physically. He gives me and provides to me everything I need. I don't have to work. I don't have to worry about the bills. I get my nails done. I get sleep within reason, right? Because I have 2 under 2. I shifted my focus on the 80-90% that I have. When you shift your focus off of social media, when you shift your focus off of what you don't have and really pay attention to what you do have within the context of understanding a man's nature, okay? When you shift your focus and realize what you do have and the things that you should be grateful for, that is when that 20% becomes obsolete. And you know what? If you give it time, I promise you, that percentage will raise. See, when you hear about the 80-20 rule and when you hear about the grass being greener, it's really about perspective. Ladies, I urge you to shift your perspective. Ladies, if you're willing to shift your perspective in order to become a quality woman, because I say over here, a good woman makes a good wife and a good wife makes a good mother. If you're willing to shift your perspective, then continue to come back here. Continue to have these conversations. Continue to get this edification that you need in order to shed the depression and the anxiety that you have allowed to encroach upon your life by way of social media, by way of the rhetoric spewed by feminist Christians in your church, by feminist ministers, by your feminist mentors, by these influencers that you allow to influence your mind. If you're willing to change your life with the goal of again becoming a wife, continue to come back here, because change doesn't happen overnight. Self-improvement doesn't happen overnight. Earning a husband, a quality husband, does not come overnight. But as long as you're willing to put in the work today, starting now, starting from what you think of men within your heart, of yourself within your heart, because I say, and even the Bible confirms this, the word confirms, and even wise philosophers, right? What a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Whatever someone thinks in their heart flows out of their mouth. Thoughts start within your heart. Then they travel to your mind. And then they manifest in your action. So I'm here trying to talk to your heart to help you see where you need to make some adjustments, where you need to make some shifts. But I hope you all enjoyed that. That's all I have for you. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section. If you like the content you see, then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads or when I go live. And if you think this information and this conversation would benefit any women that you know, then please share. And I hope to see you in the next one. But until next time, again, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Oh, I can feel that from where I am.
The door.